Hi guys, Ivan Tamokov here. This is video number 2 of my Vlogmas series that I'm doing in the month of December. If you haven't watched the first video, which happened yesterday, make sure you watch it on this playlist. This is something that, as I announced in the first video, that I am doing for the first time. So I'm definitely trying my best, and I'm totally looking forward to your guys' feedback and support. Originally, I was going to do this video on a different topic, but then I think I had an epiphany and was inspired by someone who I've been talking to recently, a good friend, now that I consider my friend Riddell. And just so you know who Riddell is, she's a 23-year-old MBA. She is getting her PhD also in psychology. Let me tell you guys, I have been mind blown by this person. This is someone who has a phenomenal story. Someone who went from poverty and being homeless to now racking in over $1 million in annual income. And it's someone who has really inspired me. Inspired me so much that I wanted to give a shout out to her in this video and say that, first of all, thank you. Thank you so much for inspiring me, because that has such a drastic impact on my life that I am eternally grateful for that. And with that being said, I want to talk about what people will remember you by. Now, for those of you that don't know who I am, let me just give you a little bit of a background. I am a marketer, entrepreneur, speaker, coach, father, husband, humanitarian, and podcaster. Those are amongst my different job titles. And just to kind of give you a little bit of backstory, I've been in the marketing industry for over 11 years. I've worked with a lot of different companies, helped them develop their digital service offerings. I also taught for 4 years a continued education course for strategic search engine marketing, which is in essence my core expertise. That is what I have done for companies in the past. When I met Riddell, I was literally mind blown, because I've never met such an intelligent and confident 23-year-old who has truly inspired me in a way that I didn't think that I could be inspired. And initially, as I mentioned to you guys a minute ago, I was actually going to do the video on something else, but I decided to do this video on a different topic. And the topic is, what will people remember you by? And here's why this is important. Now, in my career, I have done a lot of things. I have worked with different clients, a lot of individuals. I've helped them move the needle. I've helped them generate more revenue. I've educated a lot of brands, a lot of individuals, and I continue to do that to this day. One of the biggest questions is, when you leave this earth, what will people remember you by? And that is, I think, the question that everyone asks themselves at some point or another. And I want to share with you guys the things that I think people will remember you by. People will remember you by the emotional impact that you created upon them and the way that you helped them, by your actions and the initiatives that you have taken. That is, in essence, the things that people will remember you by. It's not based on the project that you work with them on, or how much money you help them earn, or perhaps help them advance their career. It's the emotional impact that you're going to create with them, the initiatives and the actions that you're going to take to, in essence, show that you truly care, as in you genuinely care about the things that you do and the effort that you have taken to impact their lives. So this is exactly why I wanted to shoot this video, is because what I would encourage you guys to do is to focus on ways that you can impact others emotionally and ultimately attribute to the legacy that you want to build for yourself. Because to be honest with you, the more and more I think about it as I'm getting older, I have a 20-month-old son. I have a baby girl, which, by the way, I announced in the first episode of Vlogmas yesterday, that is due in June of 2018. I'm realizing as I'm getting older that life is about more than just money, more than just a career. It's about finding happiness. It's about finding fulfillment. And when it comes to determining how people will remember you by, personally, I want to be remembered by the way that I've impacted other people, the way I've helped them rectify emotional struggles or maybe financial struggles if that's the kind of attachment that they have. But ultimately, I want them to remember me by the way I have impacted their life and the way I've contributed to it. Because the one thing that was really interesting and where this topic really kind of stemmed off of, my friend Riddell actually shared a video of Eric Thomas, who is a motivational speaker, inspirational speaker, for really the best way to describe him in terms of job titles. One of the videos that I watched had to do with living your dreams. And in this video, he talks about how impacting others and ultimately building your dreams happens by helping other people, being more involved within communities and doing the things that you otherwise wouldn't do, the things that might frighten you and scare you. So that was a really huge inspiration also. In addition to the fact that, for instance, last night I had almost a 2.5 hour long conversation with my friend Riddell. And what was really intriguing about this is that this is someone who is very successful, someone who has a career, someone who is studying to get her PhD in psychology. Truth be told, I'm probably the last person that she would have been talking to. What I realized is that there were a lot of similarities in our story. She was really the one that enticed me to shoot this video, to talk about what are the things that people will remember you by. So again, without sounding like a broken megaphone, remember that people will remember you by your actions, the way that you impact their life, emotionally, specifically, the way you help them in time of need, simply because you took the time out of your day. You were willing to listen to them, whether it was a phone call or a face-to-face interaction, maybe you had a drink with them. Those are the things that people will remember you by. And these are the things that will attribute to your legacy for many generations to come, because ultimately, in the end of the day, everyone has a legacy of some sort. And if your legacy is to be known for generations to come, then focus on impacting other people and helping them in ways that you can help them emotionally, by helping them with maybe depression, anxiety, helping them with stress, helping them find their purpose, helping them fulfill their dreams or pursue their dreams in a way that you can help them do that. Guys, this was Vlogmas episode 002. I hope that you truly enjoyed it. I would really love to hear your thoughts on what you think people will remember you by. How do you think that people will perceive you, and how will people talk about you after you leave this earth? As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. It will notify you of upcoming videos, and that way you don't miss a beat. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having an awesome Tuesday. Happy holidays to all of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. The bells on bobtail ring, they make our spirits bright.